Hey, what's up, YouTube? I just noticed that I had really, really bad recording quality on that video. And I know my camera's terrible. I mentioned it. My mic's terrible. But I decided to get a bit closer so that you guys could hear what I have to say. I mean, some people will be able to understand, but a lot of people won't. But I'm just going to re-record the video. So, like I said, recently I've been talking with my friends about the Colorado shooting. Actually, some guy I know online. I'm not going to mention his name. And he mentioned something to me about Project MK Ultra, and it was a CIA thing. And I'm not going to go into brief detail about it, but it was a project, and there's a lot of stuff involved in it. There's a big story about it. I'm still reading up about it now. I don't know enough about it, but from what I read about it, it could somehow be linked with this, as well as the theater terrorist attack in Somalia. Um, I put in the other video, I put the links. I'm not going to redo it for this video. I'm just going to say that this was a re-upload, because I guess I had really shitty audio quality. Pardon my language, I apologize. But I had really poor audio quality on the last video, so I decided to re-upload. And like I said, they found a gas mask 150 feet away from the car. But from another thing I've seen, someone else linked me a eyewitness video, and there are two stories that kind of contradict what has been going on, you know. And I kind of looked into it a little bit, and they said that a guy goes in, like they've said, for whatever time, and whatever time, like he picks up the phone, like he gets a phone call. So of course he goes over. Most people go to the lobby. That's what someone else has said. Most people would go to the lobby, but instead this guy, he goes to the emergency exit, props the door open a little bit, and looks like he waves someone over, is what I hear from two eyewitnesses, which they haven't really been briefly talked to about the news. And I mean, it just kind of makes sense that it could have been other people. There could have been more than one person. There could have been two people. He couldn't have gone out the door at all. It could have had someone else get in that full suit. And another thing, he could have been drugged. He could have been told he was going to be in a movie. He believed it. You know, there are a couple things in there that make him seem like he might have been drugged, possibly. But there's no official evidence that they could have shown, or they wanted to show. So sorry I keep moving around, guys, but there's just so much. There's a lot of possibilities. And like I said, I got from another YouTuber, Dutch Sense. He he told me about this thing about the FBI. He uploaded another video. I think I might link that video in the description, actually, because I didn't for the last one. I need to give him credit. So he linked a PDF file from the FBI. It was an official warning about theater terrorist attacks that people, hey, be on the lookout. But it was viral on Google for a while, but then they took it down or whatever. And therefore, you know, because if they left it up all summer, then people wouldn't want to go to movies, and business would be bad. And generally, I wouldn't go to the movies if I knew about that. I'm just gonna be honest, but still, continuing on, there there are a lot of things that don't seem to add up. You know, like the gun locations, the people locations. Let's just say, for instance, that they released the security camera footage, which is probably a lot of reasons they can't. But let's just say they did, and everyone saw it. There could have quite possibly been in the background a car slowly rolling by, and that could have been three people. They could have locked him in the car, told him he was the Joker, you know, and then from that point on, he could have been framed. Or, like I said, um, he could have done it. There's a possibility, But there's so many different things that could be going on right now. Like the Al Qaeda, they could be in our country. They could be on our land, and that just scares everybody. If they were to know, hey, look at me, I'm just a teenager, man, but I'm getting into it. I'm really curious about this. I I feel that everyone should know more, even though people probably do know more than me. So I've just been paying attention for as long as it's been out there, and I guess I'm gonna let you guys go. I mean, even though I wasn't really keeping you here, you can subscribe, do whatever. I'm not a regular YouTuber, so I just occasionally upload videos. My other first video is just a random ass. I was bored as fuck and I didn't know what to do. So I hope you guys listen, and I hope you take this information to someone else, or you can share your own thoughts and opinions about it. Of course, I'll be watching.